Hey everyone, in my second Plan With Me video, I want to tell you how I color code my monthly view of my planner using different color flare pens. Now, as you know, I just got my second and hopefully last planner for 2021, which reminds me, by the way, I did get something else to review. It's not a planner, it's a journal with a calendar in it, but don't worry about it. We're not gonna worry about that right now. But this is my plum planner. And the reason why I got rid of the weekly is because I wasn't using it. And I really do like a monthly view because you can look at the month in front of you and just see everything. And I had found that color coding things had really helped me because then I know kind of what, I don't wanna say topic or theme, but just like what category I'm looking for. So for example, if green is bills, I know that I can scan and anything in green would fall into that category. So I just feel like in making the switch to color coding my monthly view, it has helped me just get a better picture of what's going on in the month and stay more organized. So I want to show you how I did this. So to get going, how do you pick which colors to use in your planner? Now, if you're like me, you own the like 24 or 30 pack of the Papermate flare pens, which I mentioned I think in a previous video that I got them as a gift, and I got them and I was like, oh cool, like this is nice, and I use them all the time. Like I think I underestimated how amazing they would be, and I just really love the color variety because it's not just like there's pink, it's like light pink, bright pink, fuchsia, peach, like so many different options. So in terms of color coding, you can do it one of two ways. The first way is that you're consistent all year. So every single month, green is your budget, your bills, your payments. Blue is your plans. Purple is your family life. Pink is your travel. Green is when, or I said green already. Red is when you have friends in town. Like whatever it is, it's consistent all year. Or you can do different themes for each month depending on like what is going on. So you could do a Valentine's theme, or you could do it's the most wonderful time of year, or Ice Queen, or I just put a bunch of different colors together. So many different options, pastels, bright colors, neutrals, and you can do it whatever's best for you. Another thing you may find is that you start something one month and you're like, you know what, I kind of need to adjust this for next month, which is totally fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little demo of exactly what I did in my planner. Now this is a demo. This is almost exactly what my own planner looks like, but for me, I'm just like a little paranoid about sharing stuff on the internet. I don't know if you feel that way. If you're a planner person and you love posting pictures of your gorgeous planner, do you ever white stuff out, or like just any like kind of like your work schedule or travel? You have to let me know in the comments below because I am always curious, like with other planner people that I follow online, like, is that your real schedule? Are you telling people on the internet, or like am I just like overly paranoid? So anyway, let me know what you think about that. Okay, so in looking at this, you will notice that I have washi taped out some of my friends' birthdays. Again, I'm like, I don't know, I guess like kind of weird about that. Or some personal holidays and things that I have added into my plum planner because you can add your customized birthdays, events, weddings, anniversaries, whatever. So I really like that. So that's what the washi tape is, so just disregard that. Now the first thing I decided that I was gonna do is pastel colors. And the reason why is because like, you know, I'm not to say anything against red, white, and blue or the most wonderful time of the year colors, but there's like 3 or 4 options. And I really like the pastels because there's pinks, purples, greens, blues, so many options, and it makes the page look really vibrant and pretty. So the first thing that I did is I did in pink, bills, budget, and finance. So payday, when is that happening? Bills, when are they due? And then any additional things that could relate to your finances. So maybe on a certain day of the week, you sit down and you organize your budget. Maybe you, on a certain day of the month, put money into your sinking funds. Maybe you have a task that's related to your bills and budget, like you need to still print off your W-2s and send things to your tax preparer or do your TurboTax or you know, whatever it is. So pink for me for this month is going to be finances. The next color is like a peachy color for travel, which is like exciting to actually get to go somewhere. So it's fun to start putting that back into a planner. It's just, you know, it's been a long time. So that's been really great. And I also put in a light purple education and continuing ed. So if you're working on any schooling or certificates, which I'm doing like an online certificate right now, just taking a like very short 7-week free course online, which has been really interesting and really fun. I talked about it in my goal video from a few weeks ago. That is in there in purple. And then that's sort of like a pink purple. In like a violet purple, I put family schedule. So any plans that involve my whole family or Penny, in case I have anything that has to to do with her. This would be good if you have a lot of things going on with your family. Maybe you take care of, you know, your parents or your kids, or, you know, just a lot's going on in your schedule. It's good to have a color for that. I also have dark purple for errands. Now on this demo, you see like Target pickup everywhere. And I know you're like, no one goes to Target that much. I go to Target that much. So I started doing Target pickup at the beginning of the pandemic, where you just like drive up. I guess there's pickup where you go in the store and drive up where you park in the thing, and you click the app and you say, I'm here, and they bring out your groceries or whatever, and they put them in the trunk of your car. And a few months ago, I was talking to my mom and I was like, I wonder how many Target orders I have done since the start of the pandemic. So in the last year, I have done over 140 Target pickups. I don't know. Part of me is like, that's embarrassing. And the other part of me is like, no, like that's the safest way to shop. Our Target is amazing. And like, it's been amazing. So I go there a lot. It also helps me not overspend because I'm not like wandering around Target. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that either, but it helps me because I'm like in the app, what do I need? I need Band-Aids, I need soy milk, and I need ketchup. We ran out. So I'm not just buying a bunch of stuff. So it's frequent, but it's not excessive. So any chores or errands, things that I need to go somewhere to do, I put that in dark purple. In light green, I put my to-do list. So maybe on a separate sheet of paper or a Post-it, if I am like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do and I need to write it all down, I'm gonna put it on a Post-it. However, if there is something really significant going on that day, like you cannot forget that today you need to do this thing, I'll put it on my spread. And so that helps me so that I see it and I don't forget it. On my next line down, I put the teal family and friends visit, which again, really exciting that we're getting to that point where we can actually start to see family and friends again, which is so great. And the line under that is blue for plans, also like starting to go some more places, still carefully. Everywhere I've been still requires masks, which is really good, but just having that has been, you know, something to look forward to. And then under that is more of like a periwinkle blue, and I put house hunting. This is interesting because this is a category that's not always going to be in my planner. So I mentioned that also in another video, that my husband and I are house hunting, and it has been a process. If you have gone through that, you know it's exciting, it's fun, but it's also like a little overwhelming just because there are so many components and so many things involved in it. So we have a lot going on, and we're sort of like all over with like talking to a realtor and meeting and going and seeing and doing. And so I don't know that that is going to be a color that shows up in the subsequent months, but for right now it's on there because that's what's going on in our lives. So don't be afraid to put something on your calendar and you're like, you know what, like maybe you're pregnant and you're like, I have OBGYN appointments all the time, I'm gonna put those in green. And then, well, after you have your baby, you're not gonna be there as much. So okay, so now you don't use that marker anymore. So it's okay if you're doing something for a while and then the colors change. It just happens like that. And then the last is gray for miscellaneous. Now this is for real, for real. My husband and I are watching every single Marvel movie in order. Actually, he's seen them all, but he finally convinced me after years of me being like, I'm not gonna do that. And actually they're really good. So we are getting ready. We just watched Iron Man 3, very good. I have lots of thoughts. It's like I'm always late to the party with pop culture things, movies, TV, books. And so I'm like, wow, like I really want to talk to somebody about Tony Stark and all the things he's going through. And people will be like, that's from like 8 years ago. But anyway, I am rambling, but it's like kind of a thing for us, and it's like something I look forward to. What actually happened, again, I'm on a tangent here, is that I started working my planner one night and Zach turned on WandaVision and he was like, had it on, and I was like, yeah, I'm not watching that. Like I don't watch like Marvel stuff. I'm like, I'm in my planner, but I'm like watching, and I like got so into WandaVision that that's how the whole Marvel thing started. So anyway, again, it's like something fun, so I like to have that in my planner. So those are my categories. Now, you don't have to use those for bills, budget, travel, continuing ed, family errands, to-do, plans, family and friends visits, house hunting, miscellaneous. You can add whatever categories you want. So just keep that in mind, because this is all about you. This is how you are going to do this and to make your life as easy and as simplified as possible. So there we have it, my color-coded coordinated planner, my color-coded coordinated plum personalized paper planner. That's a mouthful. But this has really been working for me and I really like it, and I'm excited to see how it evolves over the future months and to see how certain things come and go and how they change. So if you are a color coordinated person and you do this in your planner, leave me a comment below. Let me know if I missed any tips or how it's working for you. And if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.